Hi, I'm Lily Kershaw, and I'm with On the Move.
'Cause this life is as fragile as a dream, and nothing's ever really as it seems. As it seems. As it seems. As it seems.
I started writing music when I was about 13, 14 just because I liked the idea of telling stories in songs, and it made me feel better about hard times in my life or intense situations because I could justify bad things with art, which I think is what a lot of people turn to art for, is that justification of something that was hard, and you want to make something beautiful out of it. So that's when I really started turning to music more and more. Definitely my real life. All the songs are stories about things that have actually happened to me. And all the songs I wrote between the ages of 17 and 21. I recorded the record when I was 21, like a little over a year ago. So they were just, stories of my life, and I wanted to share them. Yeah, probably in hopes of being like a little less alone in the world, because you connect with people through music. That's a really good question. Honest and interesting. Yeah. Anyone in the world?
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran, because first of all, he's an incredible singer-songwriter. Also, he's a fellow redhead, and I think that we should do a ginger tour together, where only redheads are allowed to work on the tour. Only redheads are allowed to come to the shows. It'll just be a ginger fest. Yeah, I think I'll definitely be out on the road this summer, most likely in les États-Unis. But I definitely look forward to playing a show in Paris soon, or anywhere in France. France, I'm yours. The first song I had demoed with my first producer, and through a family friend, it got placed on the show. And then subsequently, they came back to me looking for music the following times, which is great. I'm glad that they like the music, and I'm glad that they find that it works for the show. I guess never say never, because acting was something that I did dream about when I was younger. I live in LA, and I have a lot of friends in film, and sometimes we like to dream of collaborating together, or we have to. So maybe I'll end up doing something at some point, but definitely, primarily, just music. I want to continue to grow as a singer-songwriter. I want to become someone that, people connect more to the music, that the storytelling gets better, that it gets more interesting, and I really want to grow as a songwriter, because I know for me that that's where everything else comes from. I won't have a career if I'm not growing as a songwriter. So I think the main goal for me is to continue growing in that respect of my art, and then because everything else really does come from that. I will continue to be able to make records and tour and maybe get an award for something one day, but only if the material is good, right?
Yeah.
I know a place where the grass is really green, like more Katy Perry now. Warm, wet, and wild. There must be something in the water. California girls.